Hey guys, what's up? This is Born, and welcome to While Simon Sleeps, The Great Race. Okay, this is episode 1, and I might not name it this. I've got a lot of suggestions. Some of them are pretty funny. I like this one a lot. But basically, I'm trying to get the Completionist cape and the Max cape. Firstly, obviously the Max cape, and I'm racing James and Simon. And if you saw my video yesterday, you know that. And basically, what I'm going to show you in this video are basically my bank, my current goals, and how I'm gonna achieve them, and in what order I'm going to try to achieve them. And I'm also going to show you my daily efforts to get the Completionist cape, such as my daily assists, my farming run, and my Wicked Hood runs. I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so here are my levels that I need before opening, basically before I open my effigies, because I have 120 effigies, and before I open them, I'm going to have to get these levels so I can open them myself without being assisted by someone else, so I can get EXP in those skills as well. Ignore 99 Slayer because that's not used to open any effigies, but we have 87 agility, and I'm going to need that so I can boost to 97. All these are basically as low as you can go before you can efficiently boost it. Now it would be really annoying to have to get the +6 stew, or even the +5. So most of these are just the efficient methods of boosting. So I've got 87 agility I'm going to need, and that's from 86. So I've only got one level there. And I've got 93 thieving, and so I got a lot of work to do on that one. Thieving's going to be a bitch. I'm not going to like that. Fire making's going to be easy. That's 80 to 94. That's a few days if I know life. Fishing's really slow, but it's AFK, and I enjoy the skill because I usually watch shows and stuff like that. Wood cutting is also one of the best skills in my opinion because you can just sit at an ivy and click, though it is pretty slow. And my hunter, 71 to 88. Again, that's a lot of work I got to do. I only need 2 smithing levels, and I'm going to be doing that with James over the winter break. And basically, once I get all these levels, I'm going to open all my effigies myself, and I'm going to use them all on rune crafting. And hopefully by then I'll have 85 rune crafting or so, and that would get me up to at least 95, depending on how many effigies I get from finishing off Slayer. And then I can start doing daily assists with rune crafting. And that will slowly but surely get me to 99 while I level up the rest of my skills. So hopefully that all works out. And now you know what kind of levels I need. Let's get started on my skilling tabs and my bank. Okay, so now you know my skilling goals and what levels I need and why I need them. So let's move on to my skilling tabs. Now here I have 3 main skilling tabs. This is basically all my skills besides 2, which are my farming tab here and my Slayer tab here. And this is also my main tab. So let's move on to this tab. I've got 99 crafting bought in rubies. Now this is going to cost about 150 to 300 mil. I'm not really certain because rubies have skyrocketed ever since the botting update, and I think I bought them slightly after the bot update, so good for me. And here we have my vials of water, which I'm going to drop and replace with cut rubies once I start crafting. And here I have my extremes. Now, I don't use extremes anywhere except only places that they would be better than overloads, and I usually just overload most places anyways, like Slayer and stuff like that. Anti-fires, vials, yeah, all just herb lore stuff. I'm 99 herb lore, so I obviously don't need really any of this. And here are basically for my daily stuff. I've got blood tiaras, which are the byproduct of basically my Wicked Hood, which I use blood talismans and regular tiaras to make these, and it's about 5k a day. And because these aren't buying for 10k each now, the blood talismans, I moved down to nature, which is just slightly less EXP a day, and they're only about 3 to 4k each. And you may be wondering, wow, that is a lot. These used to be like a 1k, these used to be like 2k. So yeah. And my essence that I use in the Wicked Hood, I'm never really going to actually runecraft. I'm just going to do the Wicked Hood, and then all the weekly and like the penguins and the troll invasion and stuff. And I'm also going to use effigies on my dragonkin lamps on runecrafting. Here we have my see in this skill there's a bunch of different skills obviously bought, and so I divided them up. And now this part is fire making. So I might do the Pyre Lord tactic where you get like 500 to 600k XP if you do it correctly an hour. And here's my magic logs that I'm going to burn. That is 99 bought, or oh no, that is 94 bought, sorry. And my tinder boxes. And then onto my wood cutting. I've got none of this. I mean, I've just got beavers and my dragon hatchets. I'm going to use them at ivies because it's AFKable, and whenever I do real life stuff, or I'm watching a show that, or I'm eating or something, something that like I might be doing at the computer, if I'm snacking, something like that, I would be cutting ivy, so because it doesn't take much attention whatsoever. And my cooking urns. This is my cooking section. I'm gonna do sharks up to 93, and then I'm gonna do rocktails to 99. I haven't bought the rocktails yet, but I've got plenty of money, and so yeah, that's not a problem. I'm gonna do it in the guild. That's why last video I made, you saw me finish up the Varrock Elite or the Varrock Hard Diaries. So I've got that done, and I've got my fishing over here. I've got fishing bait. I'm probably gonna need more. I don't know how much you use to 99. Well, I'm actually gonna go to like 96, and so I've got my granite lobsters, my fishing urns, and my barbarian fishing rod. I do it at the barbarian place, and my smithing. I'm 93 smithing, and I am going to try to go for, I think it's 97, I guess. I'm not really certain, but I've got basically these bars are old. I'm probably gonna sell these, but I've got these coal and these addy ores because me and James plan to train together. It's at the Artisan's Workshop, it's called, and it's really AFKable, and it's like 300k XP an hour, and we're just gonna do that while we watch shows together on Skype or something over the weekend, or over like the Christmas break. Yeah, so we've got that bought together, and golden hammers. And now this two things right here, these are my daily assists. I'm either gonna assist crafting or I'm gonna assist smithing. This is just at the moment. I would like to get another skill up there that I can assist that's not quite as quick as these two, because these two are really rapid skills, even though they do cost a lot. Money's not really a problem, so I don't really want to assist in these as much. I would rather assist in like RC or something like that. And here's my Ring of Kinship, which I use to teleport to Damenheim, World 117, which is where all the assists go down. So yeah, if you don't know that, if you have an effigy and you need to be assisted, I would go there. And if you have a high level skill that you want to get someone to, yeah, if you want EXP, then yeah, you gotta go there. So, and then here we have, oh, let's bank this. Okay, so we've got my rune crafting pouches and my wicked hood. Now these are my daily things again. I do the wicked hood every day, and I bring rune crafting pouches filled with essence, which I will show you of a clip of after I show you the rest of my bank. And here is my farming tab. So I've got this stuff. Now I've got 8k coconuts. I've got 99 farming, but I don't use calquats because they don't grow at the same rate as magic and palms. And I've got basically, yeah, my magics here, my palms here. I use a terror bird. These are to pay the farmers. And I recently got these 14 teleport crystals. They're all charged, and these are to get to the Juju farming patch. Okay, now here is my Slayer tab. I've got, oh, now this is basically what I do is I withdraw 2 of each, one of that, 6 of those, and I just go down the low, and it's real quick. I'm actually really efficient at Slayer with this tab set up. It might not be good for you, but it really works for me. And I've got all the potions, and then if I get a Grader's task, I have to go to the wilderness, and since there's so many noobs out there who just pile you, it's really annoying, so I have to bring welfare. So what I do is I bank all my gear and then just go across this line right here, and I've got basically welfare gear for graders because I cannon them in the Ferently dungeon. So with that being said, I've got my armor runes for when I do armor spell, which I usually do on tasks that Rapier's not so good on. Cannonballs, dreadnips, and now this is also a main tab that I use for PvM and stuff. So I've got all this stuff. Not really gonna do a bank vid, so yeah, you know, these are all. So I am 96 Slayer, and I'm gonna be getting that 99 soon enough. Okay, so you've got my bank, you've seen it all, well, all the important stuff for the Completionist cape, and now I'm gonna show you. This is 4x speed. I'm gonna show you my wicked hood. Now I do this every day. Sometimes I forget, but I usually do it, yeah, every day. And I do, at the moment, I'm doing blood tiaras with a mixture of pure essence inside the essence pouches. And basically it's about 4.5 to 5k EXP every day, and it takes less than a few minutes, so it's really good. Yeah, it's good EXP. I'm really glad they put an item like this. I hope there's more items that you can do daily stuff for to make this game less of a grind. They have addressed the fact that this game is a massive grind, and they might they hopefully plan to change some of it. I think that was said at RuneFest, or I might just be making this up, so don't take my word for it. But yeah, hopefully this game will become less of a grind and more of something like Slayer is real fun for me, even though it is somewhat of a grind. At least you get different tasks, and you're in combat with things, stuff like that. But that's just my personal opinion. Some people like grinding. Let's move on to another daily thing I do, which is farming runs. Now this is sped up 12x, and I'm not going to show you. I'm not going to show you my Wicked Hood and my farming runs every day. This is just a one-time thing. Unless I level up, then I would show you like a small bit. But what I'm going to try to do is just show you this so you have an idea of what I do every day. And then my weekly and monthly, basically I do every week. I'll do the circus, which gives you 8k. I think it's 8k agility exp every per minute. Real quick though, let's just address. I just got 87 farming here. Woot. Okay, so yeah, nothing new for this skill, sadly. And anyways, so back on topic. Every month I do the troll invasion, and every week I do the circus for 8k agility XP in about a minute. And every week I also do penguins, and I usually do them with James or Simon, and I use my troll invasion and my penguin points on RC. So here I'm finishing up the farming run. Again, I'm not going to show you this every time I make a vid. This is just a one-time thing, just to show you what I do daily. And my last daily project that I do is I give assists out. Now this gets me 30k EXP a day in whichever skill that I can be assisted, or that I can assist for other players. And today it is smithing. No, wait. No, today it's crafting. Now the reason I'm not going to do smithing is because smithing is 300k to 350k XP an hour for AFKing. And that makes it a lot easier for me, because even though crafting's like 450k XP an hour, it's not like completely AFKable like smithing, and that's a big difference for me, because it makes it a lot more motivating when I can just go and watch a show or something like that instead of have to stare at the screen the whole time. So here's me finishing up my assists, and now let's move on to a couple levels that I achieved today. Okay, well, when I said a couple levels, I was kind of over-exaggerating. Well, no, I did get my farming today, and I got this upcoming fire making level. Now I'm doing the Pyro Lord or the Pyrofiend method, whichever it is, and it's supposedly 500 600k XP an hour, which is really quick, and it is more effort, and it's kind of confusing at first. This is my first ever time doing it. But yeah, there I go. 81 fire making. Woot. Now I didn't get many levels today. It was just an introduction video mainly. But what I do want to mention is one final thing that I forgot, and that's random events. Now I get a lot of random events, especially while skilling, because it's based on EXP per your total level, I think. And so yeah, I use because you get EXP lamps obviously, and I use them on rune crafting. So now you know that, and I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I want to thank you guys for watching, and any feedback would be appreciated. Thank you.